Craig?
Well, clearly on the scoreboard, but our contest was really strong. We had some big numbers around that part of the game. Contested mark was really strong, and we took some uncontested marks away from them, which is really important. They're very, very good at moving the ball. Showed at times how dangerous they can be when you let them, move the ball with angles and things. And I mentioned a couple of those things.
Did you think you could get them in the contest? Was that something you went into the game?
No, look, honestly, going in the game, they're such a, they're such a hard team to play against, and we've had years of struggle to beat them. And even when we were 4 or 5 goals up last year, we couldn't hold on, and got great respect for them. And so we come in tonight thinking this is going to be a hard game, and I thought it was a really cracking game of footy early, and then the game. We got it on our terms, and I thought it was a great performance by our guys.
What was it that you did at half-time? Because it was a very, very free-flowing game in that first half, 18 goals. What was the message at half-time that you think helped get the game really in your hands in the second half?
Well, in the second quarter, our pressure really lifted. It was low in the first quarter, and then the scoreboard kept ticking over for them. And credit to Matty Boyd and our centre bounce work, doing a great job. He's never coached midfield before, and he's come into our environment. He's such a hard worker, unbelievably hard worker. And we kicked 3 goals from centre bounce tonight, and they didn't score. With Brody Grundy and all their great mids, and that's a huge benefit on this ground. You get territory, and it's go a long way to winning the game. So half time was about pressure really, and the only way you get pressure is keeping the ball off their uncontested marks mostly, but a couple of things like that.
Stop McRae in the action. It's immense.
Yeah, no, but we love Pendles. Like he's such a leader and a coach on the field for us, and he just organises everything. He just gets everything in tune. Like he just has this ability to connect others. Like Lockie Sullivan comes in and plays a role for us, and Pendles is connected with him all game. And so then he has impact in the game, and he's pretty incredible.
You mentioned you were trying to get Ned Long, not being a sub last week or whatever you said.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be sub for a while. His game was remarkable right from the start. His contest work is so strong. He looks such a beast at the contest, and if he's not winning it himself, he's getting it back. We just rewarded him inside. It was hard to tell him a couple of weeks in a row that he's a sub, but tonight, so just go enjoy it, mate. And he's elevated our midfield.
He's jumped out of the ground because last year he was kind of thereabouts. But
he was a mid-season pick, so he did little bits of pre-season with us, but played in our VFL, and he's had a full pre-season, a year of growth in himself and believing him in. We believe in him enormously, and he complements our group right now. He adds pressure, and then he's sort of tonight. He's going to be hard to stop when he plays like that.
You mentioned the midfield pressure, but combining that with the defensive structure, when the ball from them went into the inside 50, it seemed like you were right on top of them. How big was a part in tonight's game from that point of view? That's
a great pickup. We just rewarded that. They scored at 30% of the times they went in, 32% of the times they went inside 50. And, particularly that last quarter, they were coming. It may not felt like that from watching the game, but we know they were coming. And, +8 inside 50s, but our backs just kept holding up. And that's part of our system, but also some individuals having really good moments. I thought Darcy really had a great game again tonight. So did Billy Frampton, and across the whole board, the backs there were all connected. So, it's an important part of the game is you lose territory to be able to defend your ground, and they did it really well tonight.